Our modern food system, while efficient, often conceals a silent threat: pesticides. These chemicals, designed to protect crops, can have unintended consequences for human health. From the fields to our tables, pesticides permeate our food chain, leaving residues on fruits, vegetables, and even in our drinking water. While their immediate effects might be subtle, long-term exposure can lead to a range of health issues. The use of pesticides has become so widespread that it's difficult to completely avoid exposure. However, understanding the potential dangers and taking steps to minimize our intake is crucial for protecting our well-being. By making informed choices about the food we consume, we can reduce our exposure to these harmful substances and promote a healthier lifestyle. Pesticides are chemical substances used to eliminate pests that threaten crop yields. They include insecticides, herbicides, and fungicides, each targeting specific threats to plant growth. While their use in agriculture has undoubtedly increased food production, it has also introduced a new set of challenges. Pesticides don't discriminate between pests and beneficial organisms, disrupting ecosystems and potentially harming wildlife. Bees, crucial for pollination, are particularly vulnerable to certain insecticides. Furthermore, pesticide residues can linger on produce, posing risks to consumers. The long-term effects of pesticide exposure are still being studied, but growing evidence suggests links to various health problems. From hormonal disruptions to an increased risk of certain cancers, the potential consequences of pesticide exposure are a cause for concern. It's essential to be aware of these risks and to explore ways to minimize our exposure. The use of pesticides has become deeply ingrained in modern agriculture. From the fields where crops are grown to the storage facilities where they are kept, pesticides are employed at various stages of food production. This widespread use makes it challenging to completely avoid exposure. Fruits and vegetables, often touted for their health benefits, can harbor pesticide residues. Even processed foods made from ingredients grown with pesticides can contribute to our overall exposure. The pervasiveness of these chemicals necessitates a proactive approach to minimizing their presence in our diets. Choosing organic produce, whenever possible, is one way to reduce pesticide intake. Organic farming methods prohibit the use of synthetic pesticides, offering a safer alternative. Additionally, washing fruits and vegetables thoroughly before consumption can help remove surface residues. Section 4. The insidious effects of pesticides on human health. The impact of pesticides on human health is complex and multifaceted. While our bodies are equipped to process and eliminate small amounts of these chemicals, chronic exposure can overwhelm these natural defenses. Over time, pesticide residues can accumulate in our tissues, potentially leading to a range of health issues. Studies have linked pesticide exposure to various ailments, including hormonal disruptions, neurological disorders, and an increased risk of certain cancers. Children, with their developing bodies and immune systems, are particularly vulnerable to the adverse effects of pesticides. The long-term consequences of pesticide exposure are still being unraveled, but the available evidence highlights the need for caution. Reducing our intake of pesticide-laden foods is crucial for protecting our health and the well-being of future generations. Section 5. Minimizing exposure. Safeguarding your health. While completely eliminating pesticide exposure in today's world is nearly impossible, there are steps we can take to significantly reduce our intake. By making conscious choices about the food we buy and how we prepare it, we can minimize the presence of these harmful chemicals in our diets. Opting for organic produce whenever feasible is a significant step towards reducing pesticide exposure. Organic farming practices prohibit the use of synthetic pesticides, relying instead on natural alternatives. Additionally, supporting local farmers who prioritize sustainable and pesticide-free farming methods can further minimize our impact. Thoroughly washing fruits and vegetables before consumption is another crucial step in removing surface pesticide residues. Peeling fruits and vegetables can further reduce exposure, as pesticide residues tend to concentrate on the outer layers. By adopting these simple practices, we can enhance the safety of our food and protect our health. Section 6. Embracing sustainable alternatives, hydroponics and aquaponics. As awareness of the potential dangers of pesticides grows, so too does the interest in alternative farming methods. Hydroponics and aquaponics, innovative systems that eschew the use of soil, offer promising solutions for producing food without relying on harmful chemicals. Hydroponics involves growing plants in nutrient-rich water solutions, while aquaponics incorporates fish into the system with their waste providing natural fertilizer for the plants. These methods not only eliminate the need for pesticides but also conserve water and reduce the environmental impact associated with traditional agriculture. By supporting farms that utilize these sustainable practices, we can encourage the development of healthier and more eco-friendly food production systems. Embracing these alternatives benefits both our health and the well-being of our planet. Section 7. Take control of your food, protect your health. In a world where our food system is often hidden from view, it's easy to feel powerless over what ends up on our plates. However, by becoming informed consumers and making conscious choices, we can reclaim control over our food and protect our health. Reducing our exposure to pesticides is an important step towards a healthier lifestyle. By opting for organic produce, supporting local farmers who prioritize sustainable practices and preparing our food thoughtfully, we can minimize the presence of these harmful chemicals in our diets. Remember, knowledge is power. The more we understand about our food system and the potential risks associated with pesticides, the better equipped we are to make informed decisions that protect our health and the well-being of our families. For more information on hydroponics, aquaponics, and other sustainable living practices, visit Castoponics today.